Good morning, class. My name is Eric Hernandez. This is English 1302. Today I'll be talking about why music is important, and the essay title is The Power of Music Heals. The reason I chose this topic is because music has a lot of different abilities to affect a person in their life. And just like an example for myself, music is just very positive for me. It could change my mood and help me in a lot of things, help me in tough situations, get my mind off things, just to help. It's very powerful. Music is like pictures. It's a million words in one picture, It's the same thing with music. The title of my essay is The Power of Music Heals. So it basically talks about the different ways music helps from the sick, cancer patients, and helping students academically, and just how it helps people on a daily basis. So how does music affect people's lifestyles and lives? Can music change the sick or emotions of humans? Music is powerful to today. Music is powerful in today's tools. For good and bad, it is beautiful to see how music can have such a big impact on the people in the world. Think about how you feel when you listen to music. Depending on what type of song you're listening to, it has different effects. If you listen to sad music, you'll be sad. If you listen to upbeat music, you'll be happy. But this is not the only reason why music has different effects. There have been many scientific tests out there that show how music can affect humans in different ways. Take this as an example. When a mom is struggling to put a crying baby to sleep, the first thing she does is sing to calm the baby's emotions and relax its mind. Music has countless effects on people. It can elevate people's moods, help sick patients stay positive, and help the academic performance. Music can affect the brain in so many ways. One of those ways is how it can affect people's moods. Human minds are very powerful in a way that just listening to a song can make someone's day better, can make them sad and even mad. In some cases, music has the power to completely make an individual go crazy. In the article The Power of Music, written by Anola Prog, she talks about how music affects emotions in many ways. According to Ohio State University research, music not only boosts verbal fluency, but is also the emotional effect of exercise. Whether you listen to music or not, it revolves around us daily. Imagine yourself headed to work on an early shift. Your eyes are begging to close, and out of the blues, your favorite song comes on the radio, and your mood goes from sleepy all the way to happy. The limbic is the part of your brain that controls emotions like happiness, love, and many more. Personal experiences that music has changed my behavior and mood was when I received bad news from my doctor that I had a problem in my spine and I needed surgery, and it was unlikely for me to step on a ball field again. As my emotions ran wild, I had a hard time picking myself up. Once I left the doctor's office, I got in my car and I started to hear Christian music. It helped me stay positive and not believe the doctor and to continue working hard. The song I listened to boosted my eager to get back on the field and work harder than ever. Music is like emotional motivational speaker. Music can be so strong that it can make you cry like a baby, or it can have negative effects to your mind. In the article, Music on the Brain, written by Michael D. Limonik and Andrea Dorfman, they discuss how music affects human minds and bodies. It's hard to exaggerate the effect on music can have on the human brain. A mere snip of song from the past can trigger memories as vivid as anything Proust experienced from the aroma of his Petite Madeleine. A tune can induce emotions ranging from unabashed joy to deep sorrow, and can drive listeners into states of patriotic fever or religious frenzy. Think of it when you hear a song that is old and you suddenly get a funny memory out of it. All music has this type of power. It may not only be a good memory, but it sure has the power to do it. There was a time that I went to a spring training game back home, and I was there. They played a very old song for the kids, and it took me back to when I was just a little kid in school. And they would play this song during our free time. There have also been several times that I have been reminded of a sad times in my life, like when my grandma passed away, and many years later I heard the song that they played at her funeral, and it brought me back to that day. Songs have a huge impact to us, believe it or not. We can't go through a single day without having listened to a jingle or a song. We can't live without music. The world would just be boring. Music lights up our days, and sometimes it can help us escape from being an adult. There are scientific studies that show that music can soothe the mind of sick patients. Most cancer patients and autism treatments involve the use of music. It helps soothe and relax the mind while they go through their treatment. Cancer patients have chemo, which is a hard procedure, and to calm the body and mind of the patient, they play soft music for them. The article by Tony Regram and Seagold explains how children with autism are positively affected by music and how they socialize and show emotions. Music therapy has been recommended as an effective treatment in facilitating communication, as music is a medium that involves a complex range of expressive qualities, dynamic form, and dialogue, and offers a mean by which some form alternative communications can be established to help achieve engagement, interaction, and relationships. Children with autism tend to stay away from others and are shy. They also don't like socializing. So for this reason, music can rise them from all this. Take a child showing these symptoms and play them their favorite TV show. They tend to jump up and sing along. Music gets these kids out of their comfort zone. My 5-year-old cousin currently has autism. Even though his symptoms are as critical as others, still, he stays away from others and doesn't like to socialize. One day, I'm taking care of him, and he's acting completely normal. So, he isn't acting completely normal, so I try to comfort him. I call him over and I start playing his favorite show, SpongeBob SquarePants. His eyes glow up and he starts jumping and singing along, and he calls me to sing with him. As you can see, music has the power to brighten days. Songs play a strong part in sick people's daily lives. We've all had that one time when we've been studying in complete silence and tend to get off course. Sometimes students need an excitement while studying or doing homework. So 40% of college students listen to music while doing academics. There are different types of music that people like to listen when doing schoolwork. An example of this is Mozart. It's a calm and soothing tune that isn't too strong nor loud. Monica Ottoni wrote an article by the name of Effect of Music on Academic Performance of College Students. She writes about how the effect of music helps students nowadays go through the long periods of study time and how it helps them calm down. She provides pie charts to show how many students are using this method for doing work. College students have hard classes and big tests they need to succeed in. Listening to music while studying is like listening to music while working out. Depending on what kind of vibe you give. It's like when you go to the gym, listen to rock or dubstep music to get pumped and work hard. The same goes while studying. A personal experience of mine when I was hours into studying for my finals and I was starting to get off course and not focusing on my task. So I decided to take a break and play some elevator music. And once I got back to work, I was so concentrated for so many hours. Music Educators National Conference quoted, "Music can make a significant contribution to all education in terms of students' benefits by enhancing key development goals such as self-esteem and creativity." There have been many studies that music can be very helpful to students. There is a growth in today's college students using music to decrease stress level and for anxiety purposes. Music has many effects on people, like their moods and even the sick while in treatment, and having positive effects on college students. In the first paragraph, I talked about how music has positive effects on the human mind and body. Music has the power to change every emotion in human. Every emotion a human could possibly go through. In the second paragraph, I discuss how to stick to listening to calm music, how the sick use calm music to calm their mind and help them relax while they go through their tough medical procedures. In the third, I explain how great music can help college students while studying for big exams and just doing plain old homework. I truly support the wave of music usage. Americans listen to some type of music every single day, whether it be in the morning, on the way to work, working out at the gym. Whatever it may be, music affects all of us in many special ways. Thank you for listening. I had a great semester. Hope you guys keep working hard and hope you succeed your goals. Thank you.